Hello, and welcome to the Bound Breaks. Yes, just walked up from Bondi Beach to top of the hill, Dava Heights, and not bad. So yeah, the beach, came sort of this direction. The beach is around here, in this direction, and as you can see, that's sort of, wasn't it, Bondi Junction. Yeah, you got to Bondi Junction from Bondi Beach, and then you go Edgecliff, Kings Cross, Martin Place, and then get into the CBD, and you can see Centre Point there, Centre Point Tower. There's a plane, a Qantas. Is it Qantas? Now Barangaroo is near Darling Harbour. Where's that? Could be behind this, kind of hidden. Yeah, you can't quite see Barangaroo on the city skyline, at least from this angle. And you can see, well, there's the Opera House there, just sort of to the left there. There's the Opera House. No, maybe we can't see the Opera House. Okay, but anyway, it's next to the Harbour Bridge anyway. But certainly the Harbour Bridge. Now you can imagine, just in this park, it was barren. So yeah, just in this park, as you can see. So you imagine this park New Year's Eve. Well, you just wouldn't get looking. In fact, you wouldn't even get able to get up into Dava Heights. So yeah. But of course, it's completely deserted on a Sunday. Everyone at church? Yes, except for Barron. Oh well. Now, okay, I'm just going to point out these. Yeah, this house here. This house is worth 160 million. Well, I don't know. It could be. I mean, look at the view. Look at the balcony coming off there and the view. I would put these wires. I'd write to the council and get these power lines underground. You don't. Why are there power lines? Yeah, still in the air. They should be underground, shouldn't they? So now this is quite interesting. They put I think it's good, putting some cactus to make it look like sort of a interesting. Yeah, I think it's great, but it's just a little dangerous if you got, I don't know, you got a family, you got kids, maybe a pet. But I like cactus. I think cactus is great, but maybe just a bit dangerous. So you sort of work that one out. Okay, so let's. On the tennis front, well, yeah, so I think that's it for Djokovic. In fact, he lost straight sets quite easily. Barron didn't watch it. Would have been pretty late. I don't know. I didn't even have a TV. In the hostel, I wouldn't have been able to watch it that late on the TV in the common area. But it was straight sets. Easy win, Sinner. In fact, it's another Sinner-Alcaraz final, as you'd expect. In fact, they're just going to dominate probably the next, 15 years in finals, Grand Slams. But you never know. Yeah, there could be a guy, couldn't there? There could be a guy coming up some stage at that level. We're talking a Djokovic, aren't we? A Federer Nadal level. So it's possible. But at this rate, yeah, we're looking at sort of the order of easy 20 slams. Certainly for Alcaraz. He's already on the 5 anyway. Sinner on the 3. So it's interesting, isn't it? How this is, and it's just the two of them compared to the trio. But actually, it was interesting how, yes, back in the trio days, it was Federer, and of course it was Nadal on the French. It was pretty much Federer the 3, and then Nadal came in. Well, it was just really the French, and then Djokovic kind of came in later because he was a little bit kind of younger than the other guys, which is why he's still on the tour, and he just started cleaning up everything. He had a couple of chances for a calendar. Well, had that one chance for a calendar, and he lost to Medvedev at the US. He went through a patch in 1 year where I don't think he dropped a tournament for, I don't know, was it up to the French or even later? He also went through 1 year, I think he only lost 4 matches or something for the year. He was just really dominating. And of course, that's why, he ended up with the 24, but of course it was Federer. It was Federer that got to the 20. So he broke the Sampras record of 14, and Federer, and then kept going, got to the 20, and it was catch-up. It was catch-up Djokovic Nadal, but in fact it was Nadal who got to the 21 before Djokovic. That was interesting in itself. And Nadal, yes, he was winning the French, but somehow he was able to win other tournaments as well, just kind of here and there, or to say 8 other tournaments, because he got the 14 French, and ended up getting to the 22. which is what you'd expect. Yes, if you dominate the French, well, of course you're going to win some other slams. In fact, it's kind of ridiculous that he would just win the 14, and the percentage-wise, 14 compared to 8. So he's won 14 French compared to 8 of the other 3, which is, yeah, kind of interesting. That's how dominant he is on clay. And you could argue, well, why wasn't he then winning other slams? Or why didn't he win more slams, given that he won the 14 French? But I guess it's just the fact that it's a different movement. It's a different, not just the surface or the speed of the surface, but also the movement on the court, the way you move or you slide into the ball, which you can't do on the other surfaces. Also, maybe the weakness of, say, Federer and Djokovic at the French, although Djokovic did win 3 French. In fact, he beat Nadal twice at the French. In fact, the only players you could argue who lost to Nadal was of course Djokovic and Soderling, out of all players. And that was the year that Federer won the French, beat Soderling in the final. No, Federer never beat Nadal at the French. Yes, he was injured another year, and I think he got beaten round 1, but he was kind of, late in his career. So there's pretty much, you could argue, Djokovic and Soderling. The only 2 players that really beat Nadal, generally at the French. But yeah, just the very fact that Djokovic, right at the end, he started really dominating, and ended up with the 24. And then, of course, the COVID. In fact, he hit that linesman. He probably would have won that. That was the year that. No, it wasn't Medvedev. It was Thiem, wasn't it? It was Dominic Thiem who won that US, and that was really open. That was open for Djokovic. So that was that's costing him that linesman, and then of course the COVID or the Novak COVID joke, and of course 2020 Wimbledon cancelled due to COVID, and of course. Djokovic, well, there was Federer as well, but pretty much Djokovic. In fact, he ended up winning the 7. Yes, he got the 10 AO. Probably he does play best on hard court, agree, but he did win 7 Wimbledon. But yes, Federer ended up with the 8, and if he'd won this, he would have gone to the 8 Wimbledon, and of course the 25 Slam GOAT. So I don't know who is now GOAT. It doesn't look like Djokovic. Maybe this was his last throw. Could he win the US? I don't know. He hasn't won a lot of US, but he does play well on hard court. Didn't win the 10 AO. But I don't know. Like this could be it. It's interesting. I thought he'd win that, wouldn't it? It would have been cliche, wouldn't it? 25 and 25, and Christmas 25th of the 12th, 25. It was cliche stuff, but I don't know. Maybe there's a US. Maybe there's a US Djokovic plot twist to come. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. But at the moment, we've got Sinner, Alcaraz final, not to be missed, Sunday, and of course tonight, Iga. Well, yeah, she's just ripping it up. I don't know, maybe buy something. Maybe buy some strawberries and cream at IGA. Get rid of the nail polish. Get rid of the Novak COVID joke or the 2271 order nail polish. Get some nail polish remover. Go to IGA and buy some strawberries and cream. Yes. Okay, so today, well, yeah, there's a festival. There's a festival on Bondi Beach. I think it'll be great. It's a bit of a kids thing, I think. But I think it'll be good. Really nice day for the beach as well. Getting up to 18 degrees. Not too much, and a sunny day. Really perfect day, but not too much wind like it was a couple of days ago. So maybe get on down, Bondi Beach. And then, of course, we've got the match tonight. Iga, who's she playing? I don't know. I just can't recall. Didn't she beat Sabalenka? Was it in the semis? I can't recall. But it's going to be I think it'll be an Iga Swiatek, and then we've got the Alcaraz v Sinner tomorrow on the Sunday. Barron will be back in Byron. Probably watch at North Byron Hotel. But yeah, it's going to be 10:30, 11 at night. Might go to 3, 4 a.m. So okay. So I think we'll leave it there. And that was Mavericks. Oh.